We're back with our final segment of the Screen Team. Thank you for listening on KWOC, and thank you for watching on the Screen Team YouTube channel. Remember, the Screen Team, we're all about wanting you to know before you go, whether that's to the movie theater, whether that's to the Redbox or the Netflix account, or wherever it is you watch movies. We want you to know if these movies are worth renting or spending your money on.
Yes.
That's what we're here for.
Or sometimes not.
Exactly. Exactly. And this next film that we're going to review for you today might go under the category of one you might want to stay away from. The movie is called The Jetsons. And The Jetsons, for a lot of the folks in our audience, they probably know The Jetsons, probably watched the cartoon series from the 60s or 70s, something around there? Yeah. Did you watch The Jetsons? Because I did.
I did, because my brothers did. Mm-hmm. And then I think it was in repeat by the time I got into it. Yeah. And I remember even in the 90s, when it just happened to be on Cartoon Channel or Cartoon Network or whatever.
You had Astro, and you got George Jetson, and Mr. Spacely and stuff like that, and it was.
Judy was my hero, I tell you.
Judy Jetson was your hero.
Oh,
with the white hair.
Yeah, and she was like, she sang, and then she liked the rock star and all that.
Oh, you're talking now. We're talking about the movie now. Is
well,
that
yeah, but the old ones, the books,
okay.
The comics actually had her as a rock star. They came back out with her.
You're telling me that the Jetsons have a comic series?
Well, yeah, but it's her. And then they came out with the short one. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
I think you're just making this up.
I might be making it up. I don't know. But
I
remember seeing that. I remember reading about it. Yeah. About her being. It was all about her. Sorry. I'm turning red now. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
Donica, you could be 100% right, but I like making you sweat a little bit.
It's all about marketing, too, so they would do it if there was a market.
That's true. The movie The Jetsons came out in the early 90s. I think it came out in 90.
91,
I remember when this movie came out. I remember seeing it in the theaters, and
I didn't see it in theaters.
I wanted to pick a movie. I wanted to pick an animated film that wasn't Disney. And I want to do something kind of off the wall and something that people might be like, oh, yeah, I remember that film. So I was like, let's do The Jetsons. It's on Netflix. It's streaming. Let's do it. I'm really sad that I picked this movie.
Yeah, didn't I text back and say, really? ?
Oh, this movie is not good.
It's too slow. I mean, the only thing that made it great was a little Ewok little guy. That was it. But it was very slow. I mean, they could have brought it down to 1 hour, and then it would have been better.
Yeah. It's interesting. It is slow. I agree with you 100%. But also the story concept. I mean, it's not for kids at all. It's George Jetson he basically has a promotion, which really isn't a promotion, but he's made to go work at a space factory
because nobody else will do it
somewhere else in the galaxy, and it's a space factory that keeps getting destroyed, and
it supposedly has ghosts.
Yeah, the storyline as a kid, you're like, there's nothing about this.
Yeah, I don't know if kids would like it.
It has to do with business, and it has to do with just nothing about it made me, as an adult or as a kid, be like, yeah, let's watch this,
Right. I mean, it just, it didn't have the magic that you normally remember with the Jetsons.
Yeah. Because
it was 90s music. And it was that, I don't know, I call it fake music because it's all computerized. And then I think it was really just to push, I can't remember the name of the band that did the song. I think it was really just to push their next album. That's how I feel about it.
That I don't know, but I'm agreeing with you with a different point. They got Tiffany. Do you remember Tiffany back from the late 80s, early 90s? She had that song.
Yeah.
I think we're alone now. That one,
did that one, yeah.
They had her in it to play Judy Jetson, which she wasn't the original voice. They told the original voice of Judy Jetson to beat it so they could, it's all about marketing and it's all about
I think they tried too hard. I think
Exactly.
that was it. I didn't really care for it. Sorry.
Yeah, and another thing too, you had touched on this a little bit too. CGI was just kind of making its way, and this movie was showing it off like mad crazy.
Right.
They're like, hey, look at this. This isn't typical animation. This is CGI. Or computer animation. And as you watch it now, maybe in 1990 it was something, but watching it now, it's like, oh, this kind of sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
So would you recommend this movie to anybody, or would you tell them to stay away, far, far away?
Now, I have one friend that loves that 90s music. I would recommend it to him, but everybody else, no.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I didn't either, man. Like, I was thinking, this is something I could watch with Luke, my 3-year-old son, but I think he would be bored with it.
I think so, too.
So there you go. I've got nothing kind to say about the Jetsons. Another sad thing about the movie, this was the last movie for Mel Blanc, who did the voice of Mr. Spacely. And, of course, Mel Blanc did Bugs Bunny and all the classic Looney Tunes characters. This was his last film. He died during production of it, and so did the voice of George Jetson. I don't have his voice. I don't have his real name in front of me right now, but he died during production of this as well. And
that kind of says something about the movie, kind of, doesn't it?
It didn't go on a good note, either way. So, movie's called The Jetsons. If you want to give it a try, go ahead. But I say stay away.
Yeah,
stay away from it. All right, Tanika, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for being on the show. You're going to be coming back next month with your mom.
Yes.
And you're going to be doing a lot of old classic movies, right?
Yeah, the very first Perry Mason before it became the TV series.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of them.
It's like a prequel.
Yeah.
A prequel movie.
It's what really was the original, and people liked them so much that they had to come out with the series later.
Gotcha. We're going to do that. We're also going to do a Russell Crowe film called The Good Year, correct?
Yes. A Good Year.
You're trying to think of what movies you picked.
It's about wine. And then A Narrow Margin is the other one.
And what is that? It's like a crime?
It's a crime, suspense, but there's no music in it except for one scene. But everything it's all set on a train. And the train tracks tell the whole movie.
Great. Looking forward to that. That's coming your way in April, so be on the lookout for Tanika coming back at you on the Screen Team. We'll have more reviews for you next Saturday at 6 p.m. for Tanika and Chris. We are the Screen Team on KWOC.